name is Kathy, and today I'll be discussing Uranus and Sagittarius. But before I do this, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I've decided to create several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Uranus and Sagittarius people have minds capable of taking many streams of information and seeing the common factors, then blending them by cross-connecting everything that is mutual to all. These people are capable of forming fresh and unusual overviews and of triggering revolutions in the fields of advanced knowledge, whether academic or holistic. Their attitudes towards morality will tend to be individualistic, liberal, and tolerant. They believe that it is everyone's prerogative to form their own moral views, independent of any particular philosophy or religion. Their curiosity about philosophies is intense, and they will probably explore a variety of options, not fixing upon any as the final truth, but building their own understanding of the common ground of all, pursuing their own individual paths. These people are very freedom-oriented, believing that personal liberty is everyone's right, and they will tolerate no restrictions being placed upon them. These people are rovers, mentally and physically, never being content with confinement to narrow horizons in anything. Some will be rovers and explorers in space. Uranus and Sagittarius people tend to get bored very quickly when they do not receive enough stimulus, and they will rapidly move on to something or somewhere else. And so they're capable of being highly mobile, but not always stable or consistent in the long term. This great need for stimulus may scatter their minds and enthusiasms too widely to allow them to enter into any one thing in depth. Some of these people will be great generalizers. Others attempt to appear profound by producing scattered snippets of wisdom, disconnected fragments of all that they absorb. Marriage tends to be more difficult for this generation because of their high need for freedom to move and hatred of being tied down too finally by anything. Some of these people will be explosive rebels, refusing ties of any kind and ready to run away from them. No matter how this need for freedom manifests, they are capable of high ideals of honesty and integrity, and if allowed to develop freely by following their own curiosity, they will not go very far wrong. These people may need to learn how to discipline their interests and enthusiasms to keep them in focus, and if given a view of the vastness of the universe, this is likely to rouse deep interest and may provide them with a clear path of study for life. Uranus and Sagittarius people are strongly intuitive. They are gifted with visions, precognitive dreams, and the imagination, and their premonitions may be uncanny in their accuracy. If they develop these gifts, it will serve them well. They may also be attracted to practice the occult arts. These people also tend to be very spiritual and have a good understanding of educational theory. They could also want to help humanity as a whole in some way. These people truly enjoy traveling and learning from their new surroundings. Uranus and Sagittarius people could also be very eccentric or erratic in their behavior, and they may hold their own opinions on the law and religion. They could also be rebellious in nature, and this could lead them into legal troubles. These people have difficulty seeing other people's viewpoints on things, and they enjoy shocking people by what they say or do. At heart, they are adventurous and seek independence. Uranus and Sagittarius people love science and philosophy, and they love to keep abreast of the latest discoveries, but don't like conventional thinking. Rather, they like to start anew and are not afraid to put themselves in danger to seek knowledge. These people love to be free to say what they want and go where they wish, when they wish. By nature, these people are very generous, open-hearted, and progressive, even though they may stun others with their ways. Uranus and Sagittarius people do not like the rigidity of academics, but they understand the need for it. Basically, they are optimists. They find that their own beliefs come from feeling the spirituality that lives in everything around them, which makes them very interesting to talk to, and they are always direct. These people are very open to trying new things, but they may clash with those who hold traditional scientific or religious views. When negatively expressed, Uranus and Sagittarius people can be so constantly on the move that they never succeed in doing anything worthwhile. Their innately restless nature and inability to concentrate can make them very unreliable and forgetful, though they will always come up with a good excuse for their chronic lack of punctuality. These people like to imagine themselves as sages or leaders, but they run at the first sign of responsibility. These people can be a big and impulsive spender, especially of money that doesn't belong to them. They also have issues with gambling. These people depend on a glib tongue to get them out of most of their troubles. When positively expressed, Uranus and Sagittarius people are often instrumental in reforming and refining public opinions. They have a sense of identity with the common man that explodes limited material desires and opens up brave new worlds of thought and accomplishment for them. These people really believe in freedom and independence for everyone. They realize that humankind often imprisons themselves in worn-out dogmas and the automatic support of discredited authorities. These people want to do away with these fetters, not by rebellion and physical violence, but by re-education and enlightened thinking. Uranus and Sagittarius people want to give a more realistic meaning to religion, philosophy, morals, ethics, and education, and the law. And at the more mundane level, people with this combination are likely to be the initiators and innovators of new methods of long-distance travel. Technical advances that speed up communications between nations and scientific discoveries that help eliminate poverty and suffering. The end goal of their activities is to bring humanity as a whole closer to the concept of universal dignity. Uranus and Sagittarius people are adventurers at heart. If you can't get away to visit other countries or participate in daring exploits, they will manage to travel in their minds. These people are also great and prolific readers and listeners. Progressive and helpful ideas crackle through their brain day and night. Whatever their line of work, they have something valuable to contribute. These people are broad-minded, visionary, and if they get the chance, they will be daring, courageous, and quite contemptuous of physical danger. These people would have made a wonderful old-time explorer, and how you would have enjoyed rapping with the natives. Uranus and Sagittarius people change their views often and abruptly, but generally in a progressive direction. These people are continually replacing old ideas with new ones. To them, to live means to experience. So one should keep one's mind moving with the times, since deep inside, they are mainly interested in the truth about humankind and universal principles. They are not weighed down by many opinions. They know personal opinions are notoriously unreliable, and so they depend largely on individual conditioning and circumstances. These people would much prefer to stick to facts. This is why they favor any system of education based on actual experiencing. These people are suspicious of classroom learning and academic certainties. Life itself and an observant and responsive mind are the ideal teachers as far as they are concerned. Most of these people's beliefs are ahead of the times, which occasionally lands them in hot water with those who esteem conservative and traditional values. These are not the type of people who can be browbeaten into silence. They believe strongly in free speech. Frequently, they offend others with their candid remarks, even though their spontaneous and sincere natures usually soften the blow of these telling barbs. Uranus and Sagittarius people are very generous by nature. They give without a thought to anyone in need. Few even have to ask. They place great value on comradeship, but they are not so interested in forming emotional attachments because they see them as restrictions on their freedom. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, and so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.